Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
All right, we back. We back in here with another one. Yes, sir. All right. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys had a great Sunday. You know, my Bengals didn't. It was an amazing butt kicking. But all right, we are on to week 4. Week 3 is in the books, completed, done. Shout out to you if you've been rocking with me the whole time. One more clapping it up. Americans with peach skin. All right, but I appreciate you guys for being here, you know, giving Caesar what is Caesar's and giving God's what is God's. Again, I got some decent interviews going out to a church and trying to fellowship with some people, you know, and just deliver the message. So I'm going to chop those up throughout the week. Some will be some shorts, some will be some short form videos. So be out on the lookout for those. And then my question for today, you know, and I like to do a fellowship question of the day or a fellowship question of the week. My fellowship question of the day today is, do you love everyone? Do you love everyone? And not that mama's love, where you're like, well, I bought him some food, or, you know, I gave him a hug, or I called him a whole bunch of times. That's not love. That's not love. So that's that mushy love. The real love is when you are love. So when you have peace, you don't have judgment. And this is peace at all times. Like, and I don't promote happiness, because happiness is an emotion. It's going to build you up to let you down. Build you up to let you down. So what you want is, you want something called perfect peace. Peace at all times. That is the true love. For example of it would be like a baby or like a dog. You know, they just are love. So everything that they do is love. So naturally, they will love everyone. So do you have that state of being about yourself? Do you love everyone? And if you don't, you know, pay close attention to that. I got a very simple question to you. Do you love all people that, you know, do evil? Like, do you love those people that do evil, that are lost? Do you love them? And what it means to love them is to not judge them, to not have an opinion about it, to be able to see it and deal with it, but you don't have an opinion about it. You just accept who they are, and then you deal with it accordingly. So that's how you love everyone. And truly, I say to you, truly, truly, if you haven't done the necessary works, it will be impossible to love everyone. It will be impossible to be loved. And again, love is not something that you give. Love is something that you are. That is just your state of being. That is just who you are as an individual. But we got a gloomy here today. We still got some nice natural light regardless. So we're going to get right into it, because I got some secular work I need to do, but we're going to give God's what is God's, and we're going to do the spiritual work, because we can't stop. We won't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
All right, let's get right into it. Let's get those timers up. All right, again, set it for a minute more than what you need. So if you're doing it for 5 minutes, set it for 6 minutes, so forth and so on. Again, the way that you do the spiritual practice is to turn your hands over like so. Let me get that off the screen. And observe that throughout the day. Are you being loved, or do you have an opinion about someone? And having an opinion about someone is believing in a thought. The thought's always going to come first, and then you're going to act accordingly. So being able to have a wait and see attitude, to just allow the thought to enter, you observe it, and then you're going to do what's in front of you. It's going to do what's in front of you. And sometimes, and this is where the best liars are at as well too, sometimes the thought will have truth with it. It will have truth with it. So the best lies are wrapped in some truth. You just want to be able to observe that as well too. But just try to slow down a little bit, and then do what's in front of you, and then you're going to have much more natural movements. And the more and more you practice this, the better and better that you're going to get at it. And that's exactly why we do the energy strengthening, because that builds you up. So that way, when you are in those moments, you're going to act naturally, accordingly, and have perfect peace at all times. All right, but how to do the spiritual practice or the energy strengthening: turn your hands over like so, tilt your head slightly, feel natural focus in between your eyebrows, and just sit as still as possible with your spine erect, and then just observe. Just observe anything that's coming your way. Your face twitching, a noise, as long as it doesn't seem like it's something that's going to put you into physical danger. But if it does seem like it's something that's going to put you in physical danger, just come through, deal with the situation. But other than that, let's get right into it. All right, let's make it happen. Let me tilt the camera just a little bit so that way you guys can see me doing it. And we are at day number 22. This month is flying by. All right, who's with me? Who's with me? All right, got that set. Glasses off. Just breathe. Nice, nice. And open your eyes very slowly, very slowly. You know, so that way it stays with you. Also get up pretty slowly as well too. But if you're new to the channel, that's how it's done. You know, that's giving God what is God's. All right. Day number 22. Morning is in the books. Salute to you, Mr. West. I haven't been able to catch you lately, man. I've been very busy with a lot of stuff going on in life.
My nigga.
Appreciate you, Cali West. You are a true friend. But if you are live later, more than likely I'll be there for sure. All right. Well, guys, I got to get to some secular work. I appreciate everybody for watching me live or watching me on the replay. Special shout out to Mr. Cali West. He is Coach Tribe, and if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you probably don't need to know. But shout out to everybody. Have a well and productive day. Check out some of the clips I'm going to show you from my street interviews or from my street fellowships from Sunday. I wasn't there for a long time, but was there for a good time. Got to get a little bit better with my timing as far as, you know, when the church let out so I could try to catch people, you know, before they hit their cars. So be on the lookout for those clips throughout the week. Okay, you took the night off last night. I was going to say I didn't get a notification, so I was looking for it. I always try to at least pop in for at least 10, 15 minutes or something like that. Give my 2 cents to the conversation. So again, if you are live tonight, there's a good chance I'll be there. Hold on, let me hit you with the...
My nigga.
All right. But everybody have a well and productive day. I'm going to get to some secular work. If I stay any longer, I have to charge you. Peace.